Mouse best map. I actually don't think this is where their best odds are. I can yap about that in a sec. I was confused why they picked this, but I kind of understand their logic. So I think Mouse, putting myself in their perspective from like being in these events, here's how you think, right? You're thinking this is a stage game and we're coming in dry, like unwarmed up. You don't get a fuck ton of warm up time because there's like ceremonies, there's shit like that. So it doesn't feel like your best day. It really won't. It cannot. It's impossible for this final to feel like your best day because you're so thrown off of your schedule. You have to get there hours early. You have to do all this media. You're staying up late the night before prepping for your opponent. And so after these bans are done, which are pretty obvious, you know, like Mouse don't want to play them on Dust 2, Spirit won't want to play them on Inferno, then you're left with these options. Now, I actually think Mouse has a better chance on Train and potentially Overpass and Nuke. But here's the thing, when you pick those maps, you're starting on T-side Nuke, T-side Overpass, T-side Train, and that shit is rough. Now, what I'm about to say is going to go against that because it helps to start on T side in this type of scenario, right? This is something that NIP taught me like a long, long time ago, and I live and die by this at this point. On T side, you can kind of, for a lack of a better word, dictate the pace, but it's more like you determine that you're going to get like a 3-on-1 against this guy or a 4-on-2 entering this site. And those CTs, when they're not warmed up, they can't hold it as well as they can when they're warmed up. And you have a lot of wiggle room because you're moving in a pack. You have one-shot AKs. So, like, there's a lot of reasons why these early games might be beneficial to start on T-side. Now, Mirage T-side is the best feeling out of all these others T-sides, and they're very good here. So it kind of makes sense for them to start here. But I actually think when things are warmed up and going, I think Mouse is probably favored on like Nuke and Train. Like if this goes 5, I actually think Mouse will win.
All right, Unc, I ain't reading all that. Fucking Mouse ain't gonna see map 4 and 5, dude. They're gonna get fucking blown out. Backs blown out. 3-0.
Fair enough.